See if I can get this video demonetized. Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Agito live video. This time we're going to be playing Azurlane and we're going to be doing another account review, but this is going to be a special account review for the first time, probably the last time. For the first time, I will be doing an account review for another content creator. Well, not the first time for another content creator. I have done one for Yummy, but that's Yummy Chips. Nobody cares about Yummy Chips, right? I will be having the content creator in question in the voice chat with me. So I'll be doing an account review for Super Ruther. Go ahead and Ruther, introduce yourself.
Hello, Agito's fans and YouTube watchers. Yes, I'm Super Ruther. I met Agito like 4 months ago now or something when I stumbled onto Azurlane. And yeah, his Discord's been super awesome. They've been super helpful. And yeah, like a couple months later, we hit it off and became friends, and now he's gonna roast me.
Well, maybe. I don't know. You're a really new player, so if I roast you, I'm really punching down. So you know, it's not the greatest. You should also, if you're interested in this sort of thing, you should also go ahead and check out Ruther's channel, because we did a video over there where we played a game where we were criminals, and yeah, that went great, right?
That was so much fun. I had such a good time. Even in the editing too. Like that was a joy on both ends.
All right, cool. Yeah, Ruther doesn't stream on Twitch most of the time. Weirdly
yeah,
enough.
Not yet. I just got my air conditioner back, so I plan on starting this week.
I don't understand why this game isn't more popular. I could sit here and explain that, but I have to do an account review, so it's hard to explain if you don't understand, but like, to be 100% honest, the reason it's not so popular is because there's no game. It's not a game. Like just throw that out there real quick. Azurlane has very little game to it, and it's like the most Coomer of all of the gacha games, period, across the board. And it also has an extreme problem with sexualizing like lolly characters and things along those lines. That is the reason the game is not very popular, and it will stay in that lane so long as it takes that stance.
That's 100% true.
This is entirely free if you don't want to spend. Doc space, man. Doc space exists. Cool. More than Nikkei? Yeah, more than Nikkei. Azurlane is quite popular and is well known in the concept that people know about it, but nobody streams it. That's my point. Nobody big makes content on Azurlane other than Numi. Right, that's the only content creator I know that makes like big videos on Azurlane occasionally, and it's not even like her main game, right?
So. No, yeah, it'll be Numi, and then Shy Lily joins in. So like,
you know, it's so funny. I had never even known Shy Lily even touched Azurlane until I think it was last year's anniversary video. They had a bunch of like content creators saying like, "Congratulations to Azurlane," and I'd seen none of those content creators anywhere ever make any content for Azurlane, and I was like, who the fuck are these people?
That's so true.
Like, none of these people exist. Like, none of these people, like, no way.
Hey, thank you, Nana. I appreciate the YouTube link.
Yeah, there are a bunch of content creators who play it, but none of them like make consistent videos or anything like that, or help videos or anything along those lines either. So it has a lot of borderline. Yeah, it's true. You're absolutely right. But yeah, but here's the thing. I have never had any sort of content labels smack any of my Azurlane content, period. I have never had an age gate. I've never had anything smack Azurlane in the face. If anything, it's a testament to how much Twitch does not care about titty streaming. And since I can't titty stream, I got to play Azurlane. There you go.
That's hey, yeah. Yep, I'm with it.
Don't look for Azurlane content, yeah. Azurlane is basically a soft eroge game, and so thus nobody really, looks for videos or content on it, and so they ignore the gameplay, because there is gameplay. It's just not very important, to be honest, after a certain point. So So, anyways, I'm gonna have to cut all that out because that's not part of the account review. Um, let's move on. Let's actually just get into the account. So we're on Super Ruther's account here. He is level 81. How long have you been playing, Ruther?
I want to say around February or late February, early March.
Of this year, right?
Yep.
Okay.
This year.
What brought you to Azurlane? What made you want to play Azurlane other than the obvious?
So it's so funny because before I knew Azur I actually the interactive wallpaper background that you can find on Steam for like $2 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I was downloading that because I had built my own computer. So I was like, hey, I can actually run this cool stuff now. And it's so funny. I look back now, there were multiple the interactive cool screens of Azur Lane.
Mm-hmm.
So like I had found Azur Lane before I knew what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw something. I can't remember. I can't remember what I saw. It was probably just an ad, or it might have even been your channel because I was branching out to more gacha games.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw, you know, something like what would be on the screen right now. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, let's click on this. And then I made a video, and
Fair.
the video did really well. And then I got super addicted to that grind.
Mm-hmm.
And then like my brother fell in love with it, and then I started watching your videos, and I was like, dude, I really like this. Like I think there's something here. And so I've stuck to it ever since.
Awesome. February. I'm not sure which character release that would have been. It might have been Soyuz. That might have been Soyuz. What was your first banner? Do you remember?
Soyuz was that was the first banner.
Okay, that was your first banner. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Cool, awesome.
I came right at the end of who was they? She's like a medicine woman. She's really decked out in like green. She has a mask, and then when she got mad, her eyes went red. I came at the end of that event. Her name starts with a C, I think. She's not very good. I don't have her.
That does not. Okay, I was gonna say that does not ring a bell to me. Anybody in chat? Does that ring a bell? Any characters ring a bell to anybody?
So I came in on the end of her banner, and I didn't even know, like, you know, when you go to the event, it's like it's like a story, and then, no, she doesn't look like a medic. She's a healer. Okay, hold on. Let me. All right, hold on. We're gonna Google this. As soon as I see her face, I will know it. It's not a PR ship. I think she's a CV. Let me take a quick gander.
Said she has green hair.
She doesn't have green hair. She has a green outfit.
Yeah,
I'm so bad at this.
I have no clue. Guess who's that Azurlane?
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna drive me nuts. I'm scrolling through the community tier list. I will find her because it's gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah. CV green outfit. Gets menacing. Like there's oh, she has green hair.
It's gonna drive me nuts.
Hwaja?
That does not sound familiar.
Aquila?
She has a fan. She has a fan in her. She's very like Asian cultured with her outfit. Yeah. It was about 4 months ago in like late February.
Who the fuck? Soryu? Like,
no,
who are you talking about right now?
Dude, watch my memory fail me completely, and this person looks nothing. Wait, hold on. What's that name? Shenhao? Which one's that one? So I don't have her.
That's not a CV. Shenhao.
My memory.
Huan Qing?
Ooh,
Huang
wait,
Chong?
yes,
Huang
that
Chong?
one.
Okay, yeah,
Thank
this one
you.
right here, Huang Chong. Okay, yeah, because she's got a green outfit. She's not a CV, she's a BC.
Okay, sorry, that was my. Okay, so I came in on the end of. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Guido. Yes. Hey, great job, everyone. Great job.
Yeah.
I came in
Yeah, the
on
fan, the
end.
skin has a fan. Yeah, yeah, she has the
Yes,
fan. Yeah,
okay.
okay, yeah,
So
okay.
I came in on the end of her banner, and that's when I started to discover, like, you know, events, and then my account was so young, I could barely do like medium, like the medium level
Uh
combat.
huh.
So Soyuz was the one that I was actually able to, like, I wished for it, I got some good stuff, and then I was able to like actually grind up to like some of the hard stuff and actually get some of the event currency.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. That makes a lot more sense actually. All right.
Hey, great job, chat. Great job.
Good job. Yeah, good job,
You
chat.
guys did
You
great.
did it. You did a thing. Insufficient AP. God damn it. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get my freaking farm plate up and going again.
Sure.
Man, not great. They can go from here. Sortie, go. Cool, fantastic. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll start here. We'll start where we usually start. We'll start on the profile page now, since since you just started in February, basically. All right, we're gonna say February.
Sure.
You're level 81. Did you? How much have you spent already? That's my question. Well, you've spent
some.
you've spent some. You've easily, let's see, that's 40, 60, 70, 75. At least 75.
I would say 100 is probably fair. I
100?
haven't gone much over 100. If it's at 100, it's probably just a little bit above.
Okay. Okay. You are working on your PvP.
I am.
Romance in the making, indeed. You got your medals up here. Let's see, you already got. You have cleared up to at least World 11. Looks like.
Yes, I'm at the end. I think I'm like 50% in 10-4.
Okay.
I haven't cleared 10-4, not because I can't. I just haven't sat down and grinded the rest of it out yet.
Got Al Sussy, St. Louis, Soyuz, and Friedrich Karl for your secretaries.
Yes.
Have you actually done any of the TB stuff?
Some. I haven't touched it in a while, but I was doing it pretty avidly there for probably at least 2 solid months. So I definitely did some of it.
Okay. Yeah, I stopped doing it after the first like day. I just stopped caring.
It's
I
not.
stopped
It's
caring.
not the most stimulating.
No, it's not the most interesting or stimulating content they've ever added to the game. That's for sure. I know some people are super into it, but I'm not. So, all right, let's go ahead and fix that real quick. Let's go over to your. Actually, wait. Back to the profile styles. You have been unlocking. You've been getting the borders for each event. Have you? I'm assuming you've missed some ships through the event. I assume you haven't been getting every single one.
Yeah, I've definitely missed some for sure.
Gotcha. All right, let's go ahead and look at your oathed ships. Let's see what you've oathed. You have oathed 3 ships: New Jersey, Illustrious, and Kyabanshev, and you miss Super Ruther.
Yeah. So okay. So my kids were, so before the game got super raunchy on my account. They were like watching me build up, and this was the first.
So you were
SR
playing
that
this
I got.
game, and you were like, "Kids, look at this."
Yeah, exactly. And then my youngest was like, "You should name her Mrs. Super Ruther." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure, that's super cute." So, but yeah, this was my first SR that I actually got that was like any good whatsoever. So she's the first one that like.
It's the first one you
Yeah,
oathed?
she's the first one. So yeah, like this is special.
Oh, okay. Your kids help you name it and everything. That's really cute. Cool.
So just that they've had to step away since this,
Yeah,
things got
I would
a little more-
imagine. I would imagine so. Especially because you have daughters, right?
Yes, $2.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely not the game you want your kids to grow up being like, I want to be just like these girls.
Yeah, once I started buying the skins, my wife was like, "Okay, they can't see that anymore." And I was
Yep.
like, "Yep, I agree,
No, that's
100%."
fair. Yeah. No, that's 100% fair. Totally fair. All right. So you oath Kibashev, and then you oath Illustrious and New Jersey. Looks like.
Yes, New Jersey because she was my first ultra rare that I
Uh
got.
huh.
Um, and then Illustrious, I just loved her wedding skin. So I
Yeah,
was like, "Yep, let's
it's a
give
good
me
oath
two
skin.
free." Yeah,
Illustrious.
agreed.
Illustrious has so many skins. She has not the most skins in the game, but so many skins.
No, so many.
So many. All right, cool. So only problem is neither of them, neither of like Mrs. Subaru there isn't even max limit broken, and
No,
is
no,
not even
she's
like
not.
leveled up or geared. Like it's kind of sad to see
Yeah.
how quickly you moved on from your first ship waifu. It's
She
meta.
understands, you know, she understands.
Yeah, sure, sure. Makes sense. That makes sense. New Jersey as first year. I can't imagine what that's like. I don't know. That's crazy. All right, let's go ahead and let's look at the ships that you have. Let's go over here to Memento. Let's go to Archives, and we will start at the Ultra Rares. Have you missed any of the Ultra Rares that have run so far? I don't think so.
No, I
You got
know. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, looks like you got Soyuz, you got Kronstadt, you got Allsauce, and you got Mogador. Good job.
Yeah, and I actually got I got two Kronks, two Alsace, and um I think I actually think I'm up for a cash in if you want to cash in and give me another Shinano.
If we get there, we'll
So,
definitely do that. Can't
but
have
yeah,
any.
those two I got two of, which was pretty cool.
There is not currently a queue. Yaz. I was going to do another one after this, but I probably won't. But the next time I'm streaming Agilane, there will be a way to sign up through channel points. Yeah. Do you know about the paw prints?
No, I have no. I saw J Boy say two paw prints. I have
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, so I know like you click them and stuff happens. So like
Yeah.
every screen that I've seen them, I've clicked them. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. You got to collect them. It's part of the Akashi quest. You gotta click all the paw prints.
okay, okay.
Do you have it unlocked? That's the question. Have you gone and head patted Akashi?
It patted a. I don't.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know. Oh, okay.
You now have a mission to do that. You can read it in memories if you want to. It's just yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely. But yeah, so there you go. There's your paw prints. Now you gotta collect the hot paw prints.
Oh, now I know. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Here's J Boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't mess with J Boy and not head padding. You gotta stay on it. Otherwise,
Hey, good call. Good call. Okay. Now I know. I'll write it down.
Run that back. So you're just waiting for reruns now at this point, then.
Yes, exactly. So, Musashi, Implacable. So that one I always
Implacable.
have to think about. That one I have the most photos of on my phone, so I'm gonna be making a
Implacable?
big deal when she comes around. Yeah.
Okay. You heard it here first. Ruther has tons of photos of Implacable on his phone. Just keep that in mind. Just know that if there is a photo of Implacable out there, he probably has it on his phone.
Yeah.
There
or
may
you
be
can
a
send it
time
to
when
me on
when
Discord
you
if
are
I
looking
don't.
at the same photo that he's looking at the same time.
Very rightfully. See, Choice gets it. Choice
Yeah.
gets it.
Implacable's okay. She's alright. She's alright. She's alright. Alright. So let's see here. Going on to the super rares. Let's see what you got here. See if you're missing any key ones that may be able to help you The first one I notice is Mini. That's the first one I notice. Let's see here. Yep, you've still got a lot of collection to do, obviously. Ooh, you haven't got Perseus yet. That's unfortunate.
No, I haven't. Yeah.
Super good character.
And, yep, that's one that I see come up a lot when people talk about this stuff. So, yep, that's one I'm missing.
She is very, very good. Also, if you can get Duke of York, she's in the merit shop. She's also super good. Since you don't have, especially since you don't have Vanguard yet, I would definitely consider grabbing Duke of York at some point. She's very strong.
Yeah, that's actually going to be, that's one of the things that I was going to ask you.
Oh, we'll get to your questions.
Yeah, so yeah, that's on the list.
No. Oh, Udachi 6'4". Definitely go and farm this so you can get the retrofit for that.
Okay.
It's another UR. Very strong character.
Okay. Cool.
Ooh, not a real Azur player yet, guys. Not a real Azur player yet. Doesn't have the Fox.
I do it every day. I do it every day. Not a single one. And
doesn't even have
like
either of them.
4 times.
Not a Akagi or Kaga enjoyer. Unfortunate. Man, it is really fucking humid. My camera is just constantly fucking up right now.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I was thinking like, dude, that's gotta be driving you nuts.
It is absolutely driving me insane. It's absolutely fucking crazy. I'm not even gonna cut it out of the video. I'm just gonna leave it all the videos because I can't. I literally can't cut it out because it's in like every scene. Honestly, I wouldn't spam 3/4 as a new player now. Why not? There's toolboxes there. You can get hell divers and stuff there. You can get what's all the things that you can get on 3/4? Hold on a second. All the things that you can get off of 3/4. You can get Corsairs, which are pretty good, not hell divers. You can get Corsairs, which are pretty good. You can get toolboxes, they're really good. All right. It's not about whether it's good. It's not about whether it's good or not. It's about a rite of passage for every Azur player is you have to farm for Kaga and Akagi. This is just how it works.
Yep, he's right.
Okay. So if you don't have Akagi and Akaga, you cannot call yourself a real Azur player yet. Okay, this is definitively. Yeah, it's really for the toolboxes, but you're doing it for Akagi and Akaga. Let's see. Nothing else here that's like super easily accessible or anything along those lines that you can go for.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely hit 6/4. That was one I didn't know about.
Yep. Yeah, you can always come in here and check, like, where do I get the ship? It'll tell you if it's, like, on a banner, on a map, etc.
That's super cool.
So, all right, any elites that you might want to look into grabbing? Let's see here. Independence! Yo, get an independent. Get an independence. You can get her in the core data shop. I don't know how much core data you have. You should be buying these every month in preparation for the future. You should these should be bought every month. And if you can spare it, buy an Independence. She's very strong, very good.
Okay, Independence.
Her retrofit is insane. Let's see. If you ever get an Aurora, that's really good. She's a very strong light cruiser.
Okay.
Let's see. Nope, you're pretty good. You're pretty good at elites. That's like the biggest one. Those two, Independence. Yep.
Okay, cool. Got her down.
And then, real quick, let me see. What do your subs look like? Let's see what sub setups you have. You have these two. You also have these two. You certainly have another Blah, blah, blah. KMS. So for subs for your future, you're definitely going to want to level at least 3 subs, just for future matches and stuff like that. And I highly recommend Iron Blood subs over Wolfpack.
Okay.
Yep. I think U37, she's in the merit shop as well. You could pick her up out of the merit shop if you want it, and pair her and these two up, U81, U96, and you're good to go. You have the strongest sub fleet.
You said that was U37?
Yeah, U37 right here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that was one I was trying to grind for in the War Archives.
I don't think she's in the War Archives. She's in here in
one that looks her whichever one that one that looks just like her.
Yeah, you might be talking about 47, not.
Yeah. So go down to the inverted. Keep going.
Ah, no, she is here. Inverted. Yeah. No, yeah, she is. Yeah. Yeah, technically you can grind her out of there, or you can get her out of the merit shop. Honestly, you'll probably have better luck getting out of the merit shop.
Yeah.
Then again, you're a newer account, so you may not have the characters for good PvP. So your intake of merit points might not be very high, so it might be a little slower. Yeah, it's weird that it doesn't list that as a way to obtain her. That is strange. It does not actually say that here, which is strange, very very strange. So, anyways, because it does do that for other ships, which is weird actually. Looking at that now, because I'm pretty sure it does it for ships like Prince of Wales and other things along those lines. Where are you at? Oh, it just pulls her up. Okay, well, whatever. Winter's Crown? No, maybe it doesn't. Oh well, anyways, that's my recommendations on that. All right, let's go ahead and we will move over to your depot. Your first Valentine was Curlew?
Yeah. I know. So this was before I had any SRs. I didn't have a single one. So I was just grinding with whatever I could, and I just liked the aesthetic of that character. So, and I didn't even know anything about the Valentine stuff. I was like, okay, I don't really know what this is. So, but yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So a mistake, basically.
I mean, she was with me at the beginning.
Yeah, but so was Mrs. Super Ruther, and we saw what happened to her. Just saying. Sounds like a mistake. Sounds like a mistake to me. Chips combo? What is this? What is this? I've never seen this before.
You've never seen that before?
Yes, I have no idea what the hell this is.
Oh my god, that's awesome. I don't know what it is either.
Yummy, what the frick is this?
Hey, thanks, J-Boy. I appreciate that.
Don't listen to J-Boy. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's Long Island Retro Quest? Oh, okay.
Oh, that's, yeah, that's right.
Secretary Quest, gotcha.
Yeah, sure. Yep. I knew what you meant, Yummy.
Huh. Okay, well, congratulations. You have something on your account I've never seen before.
Hey, dude.
Hey.
This is a big moment for me.
It's a big moment. 240 wisdom cubes.
I've been saving. I've been grinding the crap out of those.
Okay, looks good. I'm seeing not a lot of OpSci stuff here.
No, not a lot of that.
have you never done secretary quests? No, I've never done secretary quests. I ain't got no time for secretary quests. Lots of PR prints.
That's so funny that you haven't done those. That's so funny.
I ain't got time for that shit. All right, some food, some plates. Okay, plates for your level and time playing. Will reserve. You have bought some of the packs. I think the new player packs. Because where these come from, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I didn't use any of them to force level.
Right.
So, but when I got to that level, I definitely picked some up.
Gotcha. Actually, I am one of those people who definitely proponents the the boost to like 60 or 70 that's in here or whatever it is. There's like a boost for that, because I think it's actually worth it. Like it's like honestly grinding up that the level 70 boost. I think this is actually like most people. I think if you just start playing the game, buying this is not gonna hurt your game progression or anything. Frankly, in fact, it's gonna help you a lot, and it's also free boolins that you don't have. Well, not free boolins, but it's 4 boolins of each type that you can use early on, and some experience tokens to get the characters that you want leveled as quickly as possible, so you can start getting closer to the end game or getting further in the game to farm better and get better resources and all that. And by being level 70, you unlock all the mechanics of the game, Operation Siren, research, like all this different stuff, and allows you to just kind of keep going. And I think it's definitely worth the $5 investment. Okay. And it's still worth it even after you get past level 70, because you still get all the other things. You just don't get the level 70 boost.
True that.
So for $5, I think it's like the best pack in the game. In terms of like other ways to spend gems, like the trade license is really good, and then the battle pass for Agilane is actually very lucrative.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know what the trade license was until,
So the trade license is like Genshin's monthly login.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, except the difference is you don't actually have to log in. It just puts it in your mailbox.
That's better. Wow.
Yeah, it's way better. I can't. So when I first started playing Genshin, as an example, it irritated the shit out of me that I had to log in every day in order to get my daily login. Like, I had to log in. Irritated the shit out of me because it's better in Agilane. Yeah, the Cruise Pass is also really good. Yeah, the new player packs are also like all these packs are pretty good, like for your buck, basically. Like, I've bought every single one of these on my main account, but that's if you're whaling, and I don't expect that you're whaling that hard in this game.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. It might get you eventually, but
Yeah.
Not yet.
It's gonna get me.
Yeah. All right. So back to the depot. Everything looked good over here. Let's look at your gear. Let's see what your gear looks like after 4 months of playing the game. 5 months at this point, because we're in July now, right? No, 4 months. Yeah. No, February. Yeah, 5 months. Let's see. Steam catapults, good. Good. Wait a minute. You did get Madagor's gun. Why is it what? Why is it on Amagi? Not even just Amagi. It's on small Amagi?
You passed her. She's boop. Keep going. Or other way. She's level like 80, I think. 80 or 90. There she is.
Why is it on Magi?
The community tier list said it was a good idea. And I was like, hey, I'm not using this, so might as well. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm just trying to. I'm checking the community tier list because I need to know what they're smoking right now.
Or maybe I was just like, hey, all right. Well, hold on. Now I'm gonna check too.
Hold on a second. No, I'm checking for you. Don't worry. I'm fact checking right now.
Okay. So I just made that up.
Yeah, you made that up. That's that's not true at all. Like that's like, what?
Okay. Wait. So is this gun a bad gun?
No. Okay. So ignore choice. Don't listen to chat right now. We're not talking about what's your main gun right now. We're talking about your secondary gun on this ship right now. That's what we're talking about right now. We're not even going to talk about the main gun yet. We'll talk about that in a moment. So looking at Amagi, if you're just going off the base like the community tier list, right? No, this gun is not a gun you want to use here. It's not that this gun is bad. It's just not a gun that you'd want to use here.
Okay, cool. Maybe I just used it because I felt bad that it was the only UR weapon that I had, and I hadn't leveled it up yet.
Yeah. Since you don't have a lot of the gold gear, purple wise, you have this gun, which is much better. If we're just going by the community tier list, current community tier list, this is your like entry level right here.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Now here's where you really messed up with the gearing on this character. This gun is terrible. It is quite possibly the worst gold gun in the entire game. Honestly, I'd take a beehive over this. Okay, I'd probably take a beehive over this because at least with a beehive, it'll hit planes.
Oh. Okay.
Even the confetti gun technically will hit a plane. It has a special modifier to it. It'll hit planes in the air, technically, if you fire it at the right time. So at least that has some weird gimmicky uses. This is just bad. Just all around bad.
Oh, I'm really worried about some of my other units now.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like, you know what? It looks like we're going to have to go through your characters and we're going to find out what your gearing is like. That's what we're going to do. So generally speaking, this gun right here, the MK6, the 406 MK6, is your best standard all around slot it and forget about it gun.
Okay.
Period. Like even against AP, like heavy armor targets, it's still fine. Like obviously you'd want to bring like AP or something along those lines, but against like your medium and your light armors, you're gonna do absolutely fine. Right? It's 140, 110 modifier. If you don't know how to read these, it's light, medium, heavy. Right?
I did know that. Yes.
Okay.
From one of your videos.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So yeah, this is like your general like go-to gun. The other general one, yeah, I forgot about that. The 410. The other one is this one, the 410, which is usually used for ships that have a barrage on fire. So if the ship fires a special barrage when they're firing their gun, you're going to want to use the 410. And if they don't have a barrage that fires off on gunfire, you're probably going to want to use the 406.
Okay.
So, and for AP, like here's the problem, and these are both HE guns. For AP, none of them. There isn't really no good purple AP gun.
Gotcha.
And it's not until you start using the champagne gun that you really start to get a good AP gun. I think there might be one in the gear lab, but yeah. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the depot because I just want to look at the gear first, and then we'll go over the ships actually.
Sure thing.
Just want to see if you've leveled anything that you shouldn't have leveled, probably. Nope. This obviously don't just at least you can turn it into these. Like you can turn it into that. So that's like a thing, which is a good gun, but it's also HE.
Okay.
So repair toolkits, auto loaders, the new player trap auto loaders.
Yeah, I don't level them up.
Yeah, you didn't level
anymore.
up. You're good.
So, but at the beginning, yes, they were there.
Helldivers, Hellcats, Corsairs, good. 406s, yes, you're gonna want a ton of these. These are fine. In the interim, Tenzens for your converging torpedoes. It's good, smart.
Cool.
These are kind of not good. Like they're kind of bad, to be honest with you.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that was on.
They're bad.
Who is that? Sarah.
Saratoga.
Saratoga. Thank you. Yeah, she's one I don't use a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Obviously, quads are better than quints, but if you have them, you might as well use them. It really doesn't matter.
Quads are better. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The spread is better, even with the auto, the homing torpedoes, because this the 5, it's like a really minor difference. But the 5, the way it shoots out is 1 is in the center and 2 go wide, and the 2 on the outside go even wider. So even if they're homing, there's a likely chance they're just gonna just keep going. Whereas the 4 is more like this, so there's 2 more centered and then 2 more in. So instead of it being wide shot, it's 4 shot. The quads are also faster. Yeah. So, fire suppressors are good.
So much.
Naval camos, hydraulic. Yes, good. Someone has definitely been watching my videos. Good job. Congratulations.
Yes. Thanks, man.
Awesome. It's good to see. It's good to see my influence upon the Azur Lane player base. Let's see if there's anything in your crafted section that you might want to craft for the future. When you get to World 12 and 13, you may want a few high-performance radars. You may want a few of these for your frontline ships. It can help out a lot because
it was one of the questions. So.
Because anti-air works in 2 formats. It works both as a damage modifier and a damage reduction. So the higher your anti-air, the less damage you take from from like bombs and carriers and things along those lines.
Oh.
So it can be very useful. And then also it obviously increases your damage. So it's kind of like a twofold. This is how it was explained to me at one point. So this is pretty good. Obviously don't make this. Repu is for speed timings. This is bad. Never use this gun. Oh, you know what? I take it back, guys. There is a gun worse than the AP gun. I take it back. This one. So the beehive is only the bottom, like the bottom 3. It's the top of the bottom 3, actually, because this gun is actually worse. I just thought about this.
Okay.
So, oh no, the Sayus, these are not. These are fine. These are definitely good and for speed timing and stuff.
Yep. I've got a few of those already, so for sure. Yep. I knew those were good.
These torpedoes are actually not bad, especially in particular on manual play, but they're also just not bad even on regular play because they just have good damage, even if they're not homing. Was that the KGV gun? Yes, that was the KGV gun. There may come a time in the game where you actually end up using these. These are actually really good on World 15. I used some of these in World 15, so having like a couple of these like just sitting around, leveled up and ready to use whenever you need a torpedo bulge, because there's a lot of torpedoes, not a bad idea. Also fairly useful in like PvP sometimes too. Yeah. And then fire control radars are pretty good for your battleships. The elite one is actually fine while you don't have obviously the gold one yet. You can level these and use them.
Cool.
Steam catapults. One thing to keep in mind is that the aviation oil and the steam catapult, they actually have the exact same aviation. So until you get enough golds to put on every carrier, running one of these and an aviation oil can help because you just get a little bit more HP to your aircraft, which makes them less likely to be shot down, which means they'll actually drop their bombs, reach the other side, etc. It's like a minor thing, but it's just a small optimization that you can do.
Okay, I like that. That's easy.
Oh, this one? Yeah, this is actually not a bad anti-air gun either.
Okay.
The thing with anti-air guns is like it's very small differences as you're going up the tiers of anti-air guns. This is actually a pretty good gun when you don't have a better gold option, right?
Okay.
Obviously make these, use these. This is a pretty good purple anti-air gun. Obviously quads are good anti-air guns.
Cool. Yep.
And then more Helldivers, obviously always good. More of these for your battleships are fine. Trash. The Roomba, as we call them, perfectly good. Barracudas, really good torpedo bomb. Basically, this is like both the purple and the gold version of this is like your average torpedo bomber that you're going to want to use in most cases when you're not using either one of the really good gold ones or converging, basically.
Okay, cool.
Until you get wyverns and things along those lines. So Barracudas are like your go-to.
Good for mob bites. Okay, cool. Thanks, choice.
And you get a Ryosei down here as a purple. That's pretty good. You already had some Tenzins, so that can work as well. Trash. This is a pretty good HE gun for your destroyers until you get the gold version, which technically you have to farm out of War Archive, but it can work for now.
Okay.
You already know about hydraulics, fire suppressors, and naval camouflage. So that's pretty much it for that. It's Gear Lab now? Oh, yeah, you can make them in Gear Lab. So, yeah, you can make gold versions of this French gun in the Gear Lab as well. That's right. I forgot about that. It is also in the Gear Lab.
Cool. Okay.
So, yeah, don't sleep on fire extinguishers. They are good. I have always been a proponent of I don't need them, but they are good. They give HP. They're not bad. Okay, cool. Since we're still going over gear, let's hop into the Gear Lab real quick to see if there's anything in here like in the future you may want to look at. This is really good for battleships. This is really good for your CLs and battleships. Technically, I mean, you already know these are great. These are fantastic.
Sure, of course.
Surface torps. These can be pretty useful. They're homing and they do more damage to. They can actually hit subs, so this can actually be pretty useful. I also think the icon for them is cool, personally. Anti-air gun,
Okay.
Bofors as usual.
Sure.
Fighters, arguably the strongest fighter in the game, at
Yeah,
least.
I see that one come up every
So the
like almost every
flapjacks, depending on the
single
situation,
CV.
you know.
Yeah.
Dive bombers, sky pirates are really good, but so are the experimental for the dive bomber and then your torpedo bomber.
Okay.
Nope, not the subtorps. This is kind of like a good general use DD gun because I think it uses normal modifiers, so it's just generally pretty. It's like it's just okay, right?
Okay.
This is like still. I think this is still the best CL AP gun, isn't it, guys? Is there a better one now? Yeah, other than the U, obviously not counting UR, obviously. Okay, not counting the UR, guys. Yeah, just use this one. Yeah, other than that, yeah, it's still the best one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. This is still really good. This is actually pretty good too. BB main guns. This is a good barraging gun, but frankly, the rest of these are just kind of trash.
Okay.
These are good for PvP, and because these shoot straight.
Ooh,
They
okay.
all 5 shots shoot straight, and if you have the homing modifier for PvP as well as the auxiliary gear, you can actually make them also homing. So pretty good for PvP. And also, I think they have a really cool icon personally. Your best anti-air gun for most battleships because it has hit rate on it. You're basically your all-around best anti-air gun until you can get like these, which are even better. Good for firepower bonus when you want more firepower on ships. This is a good anti-air gun. That's pretty much that. Fighters, Sea Hornet is kind of like the Flapjack, but more expensive than the Flapjack. Like these are stupidly expensive. At least I think it's more. I'm pretty sure it's more expensive than the Flapjack. I could be wrong on that. Dive Bomber, obviously Wyvern, super good. Definitely gonna want some of those in the future. I have one Spearfish. I still don't really know the difference, to be perfectly honest with you. I think it has rockets. So that's nice. It's good against light armor, which is nice.
Okay.
So, subs, bitters are like your end game sub torpedoes. These are what you want for your submarines. Bitters.
Okay.
And you can farm these by doing the level 60 of the submarine daily or weekly. So that is what you want to do there. Sakura Empire. This is obviously a really good DD gun. CL main guns. This is good for battleships for HE option. BB main gun. When you finally get Musashi, this is going to be like the main gun you're going to want to run on her most of the time because it fires fast. You can run the blue version, but might as well just run the purple. The difference is very small. Never run this gun. This gun is terrible. It's the third worst gun in the game.
Okay.
You also have the HE option for your CBs like Aegir, Ozma, and stuff like that. Surface torps, nope. Anti-air. This is like your best DD anti-air for the most part. If the DD is not anti-air focused, it's just very good. It fires fast. It's accelerator basically. An accelerator is basically an anti-air gun that fires fast in order to because there's like basically the way anti-air works. It's a communal number between all of your anti-air guns. So the faster the guns, they'll all fire faster basically. If I remember correctly, that's how it works. It also determines like your surface area. Fighters, nope. Torps and dive bombers, Ryosei's. We've talked about this before. Really good. Subtorps, these are kind of terrible from what I understand. Best AP DD gun outside of like any UR ones or anything along those lines. Pretty good for some battleships as well. This is actually a pretty good APCL gun. I forgot about this one. We forgot about this one, guys, for APCL guns. It's actually pretty good. It's like not terrible. I think the Neptune gun is still better, but it's not bad either. Yeah, you can get the Tashkent gun in the core data shop, but I don't know if I would buy that. Good AP heavy gun. BB main guns. Again, good barrage HE gun. This one is also pretty good for barrage, but for mob fleet, let's say.
Okay.
Surface torps. Obviously, getting magnetic torpedoes is a must.
Sure.
You can craft them up here. Anti-air guns. These are all kind of trash. Fighters. According to Yummy the Chips, these are pretty good in World 15 for your carrier, your side carrier fleet.
Okay.
Or even your main carriers, if I remember correctly. One of the two. These are pretty good over Ryosei's when you don't have a slow, or they do a little bit less damage than Ryosei's, but they have a tighter convergence. So like if Ryosei's are coming in like at a wide angle like this, these come in at a closer angle like this.
Okay.
Yeah, they also drop closer to the target, basically.
Oh, nice. Okay.
These are basically your go-tos for your submarines until you get bidders.
Okay, easy enough.
Yep. And then this is the HE gun we were just talking about that you can craft in here. This is why I tell people when you're trying to get gear, Operation Siren is so important because you can craft all the good gear now. Like all of the really good gear and the standardly good gear, just like your baseline medium gear, that will allow you to progress the game, can be gotten from just farming Operation Siren.
Okay.
Gearboxes are not the way to get gear. Like you can, like in the early parts of the game, I would say opening gold gearboxes constantly is a really good idea, and you'll get really good gear. You get like a lot of catapults and things along those lines, and a lot of things that'll get you there. But Operation Siren is super important for getting gear that you need. BB main gun. What? You can craft this. Okay, you can craft this in here now. Cool. I didn't know that. Awesome. This is only used on Jean Bart. Otherwise, craft it up to this if you can get them. Basically your standard best AP battleship gun.
Okay.
Surface torps. I believe these are HE. Yeah, basically when light armor, these are light armor torpedoes. These are torpedoes that you would use against light armor targets. So you may want a couple of these in the future. Kind of hate how much stuff is in the gear lab with no increase of resource income. True. You do have to definitely plan your resources correctly. One of the best anti-air guns in the game, obviously, as a UR.